I just sent that one.
Yo, 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 we are live in the building. It's your boy Steven the Dream. This, that, and the third interview series, CIAA edition. I got another very, very special guest in the building with me. Like I said, man, I'm bringing all of Charlotte out. Every part of Charlotte out, the ones that y'all really need to know. I got my boy Kane1K in the building with me. What's up, Kane?
What it do, man? What it do?
It's good to have you on here, man.
Good to be up here.
Absolutely, man. Kane, I'm asking everybody this question when they come on here. First and foremost, tell me, do you have any plans for CIAA, one? And two, give me your best CIAA moment all time.
Man, probably this weekend, I'm probably going to be heavy promoting, man.
Okay.
I ain't probably going to be partying too much.
Okay.
I'm going to get some promotion in, some flyers, hit the city with it, you know. And shit, my best CIAA memory, man. Shit, they all the same, man. We just we show out every time we go out. So
Big fact.
shit, they all the same, man. It's all the same.
Good, man. Well, we definitely hoping CIAA is eventful for the people, but like I said, this whole series is about bringing on the people in our city. A lot of people going to come to the city, get the bag, and leave. I'm giving them an opportunity. Come get your bag, but leave with that new artist you didn't know about, or leave with that new clothing brand that you didn't know about. So let's start with you, man. Kane1K. Let me ask, where the name come from off gate?
Man, straight up, the name came straight from the movie. You know what I'm saying? Before I grew my hair out, one of my homegirls used to always tell me I look like Kane, you know what I'm saying? Kane from in the side of Kane. And it just stuck with me, you know what I'm saying? It stuck with me. I just put that 1K on the end of the, you know, because shit, I just try to keep shit real as possible, but you know what I'm saying? There ain't no, I don't know, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's who you are, though, you know? Let me ask you then, was it always Kane when you started rapping?
Nah.
Who was it before it was Kane, if you don't mind me asking?
Kane. See, before it was Kane, I had, you know what I'm saying, like a little moniker, you know what I'm saying? It was Camo Red, you know what I'm saying? Some shit like that, you know what I'm saying? But it always, since the music, it was always Kane, though.
Okay.
It was always Kane since the music.
Let me ask you, is that your favorite movie? Or is it just
definitely
because?
One of them. It's definitely one of my favorite movies.
Are you more like Kane in the movie?
Yeah,
or
I
are
was
you?
gonna say it's definitely one of my favorite characters, though,
Okay.
from a movie. So it kind of stuck. It played out. It all played out.
The mixtape just recently dropped, 2200 the mixtape, and you can see in the album cover, you can see the resemblance. You know, I think you tried to play off a little bit of the Minister Society cover. Let me ask, like, what does 2200 mean to you?
2200, that's just my block, man. That's just my neighborhood. That's where I'm from, you know what I'm saying? It's just my street.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Charlotte, right?
Yeah, Charlotte, Southside. I'm from Southside. I'm from Pine Valley.
Pine Valley.
Yeah.
Let me ask you, if we can get into it a little bit, like, what comes out of Pine Valley? Like, what kind of environment is Pine Valley, and what does it develop, or what does it maybe not develop?
It's a neighborhood, man. It's a neighborhood just like any other one. You know what I'm saying? It's good and bad that come out of, you know what I'm saying? But shit, it's a lot of talent. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of talent, a lot of misled, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's just a lot of everything going on, just like any other hood.
Right. I want to ask you, Kane, just knowing kind of a little bit about your hood and maybe some comrades you may have lost over the time, or some guys you maybe seen not live up to their potential. Were there any guys you saw growing up that you said, man, they got it, and then circumstances may have took them out, or?
Definitely.
Okay. Talk about what you saw coming up like that then.
See that right there, bro? That's like my main shit like that. That's what make me go like I do, cause I done lost so many people, but I got people that ain't coming home. Like close, like best friends type, brother type shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's just all play its part, you know what I'm saying? You just gotta use certain shit as motivation, use it as ammunition, you know what I'm saying?
Do you have any siblings?
Yeah, I got 5 sisters.
Just sisters? That's it?
5 sisters.
Yeah. Or are you the baby, the oldest? Where you fall in?
Bro, I'm the second oldest. I got an older sister. I got 3 sisters on my mama's side. I got 2 sisters on my daddy's side.
How was that being the only boy then? Like,
I gotta do it. Just do it, Nike, bro. Just do it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Were you like the chosen one though? Like,
I had to be,
because you the only boy. I'm sure everybody was looking
to be the
like,
chosen one.
Kane, what is he gonna do?
Yeah. But shit, you know, I take care of everybody. I try my best to take care of everybody. Don't nobody go without nothing. Everybody good. Everybody good. We all good.
That's good, man. We here with Kane1K live on This, That, and the Third. As far as like your sound, Kane, like what would you? Because I don't like to ever get into this interview and like to classify you with certain people, but like, what is it? Is it more street stories or is it more turn up music? Like when people listen to you,
it's definitely street stories. It's definitely advice on life. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely telling you what not to do. You know what I'm saying? How to move. You know what I'm saying? How to
I've heard a lot of those.
You know
learning like moving strategically, moving in certain ways on different lyrics. How, like I was in a previous interview and I was speaking about how sometimes our lyrics are too real. We want our artists to be real, but sometimes it can be real to the point where it can get them in trouble, and that's a line that I'm sure is hard to cross. How do you avoid, you know, essentially indicting yourself? You know, we know we all have a past and we all did things prior, but how do you still keep it real and at the same time making sure you understand that line across?
Fine line. It's just a fine line. You can't be, shit, man. It's a touchy subject because it's a lot of people do it. You know what I'm saying? But it's just a fine line, man. You just got to know where to draw that line, where you keeping it real or where you putting yourself out there in a negative manner.
All right.
So it's just a fine line you got to walk, bro. You know what I'm saying? I want to say it's common sense on what, you know what I'm saying?
But a lot of times we see guys out there talking crazy.
To each his own, yeah. But sometimes, you know, people call it what they call it now, clout chasing, you know what I'm saying? So people say anything now. So
how do you avoid clout chasing, man? Because like I looked at your gram, you're not like flashy per se and everything, but at the same time, like you want to have that presence. So how do you continue to be real but understanding this internet thing,
one, you
man?
can't get lost in the internet. You can't get lost in what other people think of you. You know what I'm saying? You got to know who you is and you got to stick to it. You got to run with it. You can't be, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, whatever y'all think about me, y'all still going to think that when I leave.
Right.
So if I'm sitting here trying to please all y'all, I'm going to lose myself in doing it. So it ain't no such thing as clout chasing in my world because, for one, I mind my business. So,
what do you think? Because a lot of times I know artists like yourself, like once you get to that point where you're in the industry, when you've gotten to that level, how do you think you're gonna be able to handle those artists where you know like they really not about what they saying, or like a real individual like yourself, or you carry yourself to be? Do you think you're gonna have any issues in the actual business when it comes to that?
Probably not, man, because I mainly stick to myself and who I know. So I can do a tape by myself. I don't need no features. You know what I'm saying? So, shit, as long as I got my people with me, I got my organic, you know what I'm saying, my real love with me. Shit, we gonna make something every time. It don't matter who, I don't need no feature. Straight up, I don't need no feature.
Nah, it's proven. I mean, we heard the tape. It didn't need anything laced on it. You definitely did your thing. I want to get into a tape you dropped earlier. Was it 2017 or no? It was this year. Earlier 2018.
It was 2018. It was March 2018.
Dope Fiction.
Dope Fiction. Yeah.
Talk about Dope Fiction and give us a little bit about your partner on that with Mace 25-8.
Yeah, my boy. Yeah. Shit, that's pretty much, you know what I'm saying, that's who I get it in with. That's who I make my music with, you know what I'm saying?
Y'all are dope together.
Yeah, we got a bunch of songs together, so that's all we do, you know what I'm saying? We just go to the studio and record, so.
Is it ever a time when, you know, y'all have a song and is it just easier? Because a lot of times, like with Gunna and Baby, we heard those two get together and it just comes to, like it seems like it just comes to.
But let me tell you, we just go in there and do it. Let me tell you, like, I go write a verse, he go write a verse. I come up with, he don't need hit a hook type shit. He don't need hit a hook. You know what I'm saying? Going there. It's not like I might, you know what I'm saying? We just that tight. You know what I'm saying? We already know where we going with every song. You know what I'm saying? It's the same with every song. So shit, me and bro just go in there and do it. We just go in there and kill that shit.
I like y'all together, man. Like I heard parts of both. Well, I've heard parts of Dope Fiction. I heard the 2200 tape. But when y'all get together, like it's something special.
It's a whole different vibe. It's a whole different vibe. I even tell you that.
Let's do this then. Let's get into a video. Off the was it on the tape? I think it was on the tape. Was Game on the tape?
2200.
Yeah, 2200 Game.
Nah, that wasn't on the tape. That was just a
throwaway.
So, yeah, that was just a throwaway little song we put out there.
Well, I fool with it.
You know what I'm saying? The free little song.
Let's go ahead and get into the video right now. We want to play 2200 Kane1K Mace 25-8. Right now, y'all tuning into This, That, and the Third interview series. We'll be right back.
I got shit to lose, but I ain't got shit to prove. I done paid my dues and I done gave some boys the blues. Roster boy, I'm rude 100 times 22. My nigga on the run, he knocked the nigga out of shoes. I got shit to lose, but I ain't got shit to prove. I done paid my dues and I done gave some boys the blues. Roster boy, I'm rude 100 times 22. My nigga on the run, he knocked the nigga out of shoes. 22s, I'm moving smooth, got shit to lose. Don't clutch no 22, this Glock gon' leave a nigga glued. And I can't lose my boo, I taught my side bitch how to move. I hit my nigga Drico, told that boy stay in the spoon. I told my nigga Rico eat cause all these niggas food. When all these racks blew, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. YG make Kane, you already know the crew. I'm on the 4, can't lose my focus, riding in the coupe. 485 Southside, 50 in the loop. West Charlotte High School, I was trapping in them truths. Hey, we was swapping tools when y'all niggas was swapping shoes. When y'all was after school, we was trying to make the news. I got shit to lose, but I ain't got shit to prove. I done paid my dues and I done gave some boys the blues. Roster boy, I'm rude 100 times 22. My nigga on the run, he knocked the nigga out of shoes. I got shit to lose, but I ain't got shit to prove. I done paid my dues and I done gave some boys the blues. Roster boy, I'm rude 100 times 22. My nigga on the run, he knocked the nigga out of shoes.
I cannot let a bitch play me like a fool. She in a birthday suit and she tryna blow a fuse. The life that we living, it don't come with rules. Should've listened to your pappy cause you should've stayed in school. I'm on a OG strand counting number rubber bands. If a nigga talk a lot, I spit it out like a fan. I'm handling the cane, but I don't got a limp. 3 phones jumping, talking way above the rim. Up for a whole week, probably need a chauffeur. Like a vision, when I pull up, they gon' notice. On my life, I never leave my house without a super soaker. Yeah, I'm on an addict, so I'm really losing focus.
I got shit to lose, but I ain't got shit to prove. I done paid my dues and I done gave some boys the blues. Roster boy, I'm rude 100 times 22. My nigga on the run, he knocked the nigga out of shoes. I got shit to lose, but I ain't got shit to prove. I done paid my dues and I done gave some boys the blues. Roster boy, I'm rude 100 times 22. My nigga on the run, he knocked the nigga out of shoes.
Back in the building, This, That, and the Third interview series. Steven the Dream, Kane1K in the building. Y'all just heard that 2200. Kane, Mace. How was that video shoot, man? Talk about that shoot if you remember that day. I know it was a little minute ago, but talk about the how that all came together.
I think that was on the Sunday. I think we were just chilling. We just put it together. Called up, shout out Dr. Kev. Hit up Dr. Kev. We just put it together, something quick. Just a visual to go out, you know what I'm saying, put a song out with.
Man, like I said, like y'all got a really good formula together. Do we got more music coming from y'all too?
Man,
like,
we got plenty more music coming, man. We got Dope Fiction 2 on the way. You know what I'm saying?
So y'all gonna hit them with that again?
Yeah, we gonna hit them with it again. We're gonna hit with it again.
You just dropped 2200 the mixtape, hosted by DJ Be Easy. It's going crazy right now. Let me ask you about a couple songs. Curb Service. Self-explanatory, I'm guessing, but I forget the line, bro. You have a line in there that I really like. Damn, I ain't always prepared, bro. I thought I had. I can't think of what the line was. It was something that was clever. It was just the way you had put it, and I was like, oh yeah, you get what you were saying, bro. But basically, go listen to the tape. You'll find the line. You'll know what I'm talking about. But songs like that, songs like Physics, like where do you come up with your like material? I know it's like real life and stuff, but why decide to put those songs on the tape in particular?
Shit, man, it was just the selection that I came out with. Like,
did you have a lot of songs for this tape ready, or did you the ones that's on there?
I had a couple songs, man. I had a couple songs. I could have chose a whole nother selection and not put none of them on there. But it was just, I don't know. I just put it together one day after procrastinating for a couple of days. I just put it together one day, and that's just how it came out.
Kane, I want to ask you, you signed right now to anybody?
Nah, I ain't signed nobody.
What are your thoughts about signing a deal, signing with a label, versus maybe going the independent route, maybe finding a partnership? Like, do you think about those type of things when it comes to your work right now?
See, I'm kind of different though, man. I ain't really. I mean, if it present itself and it's right, then yeah. But I ain't really trying to sign no deal. I'm more into a partnership, or you know what I'm saying.
Right.
Shit. Like I said, I might do it for different reasons. You know what I'm saying. So
a lot of times you get the, like, from my perspective, I would say you get the deal when you've capped out what you do independently. Like, that's when I would sign, when you realize, yeah, let me use this money because I know I'm gonna make it back and I won't be in any debt. Because that's what a lot of deals do. They put you in debt immediately. They give you that bag. They know you're gonna spend that advance crazy, and then on your back end, you don't eat nothing off the album. You torn the rest of your career because of things like that. So, like you said, you're not per se looking. So, is it more like you gonna keep continuing to put the music out there and make the music happen, or are you maybe strategically waiting on somebody to come in with the deal as far as a partnership or something you could do?
Like I said, if the opportunity presents itself in the correct way, well, I ain't hurting myself in the long run, then yeah, I'll be out with it. But I'm more open to a partnership type, you know what I'm saying? More partnership type thing.
Do you have any producers you like to work with, like on the regular, or anybody that you know you got good chemistry with?
Yeah, I got producers I work with on the regular. Yeah, I work with 400, work with Booper on the beat. You know what I'm saying? I used to work with Chapters for a minute, but it's a couple producers I want to get with too, though. A couple producers I've been,
You want to name them? You want to throw them out there? We can shoot. It's a platform. Man. We can make it happen. You ask, you never know.
I know how to make it happen. I done already got in contact.
Oh, you already got the
I already got in contact with them.
Timing is important, my friend. I tell you that for sure. I want to know what goes into, like, your creative process when it comes to, like, picking videos, picking takes. Is there somebody that maybe you bounce ideas off of, or is it like you just kind of sit there, get it together, and then find the people to make it happen? Like, how does that work?
See, that's actually something I need to improve on, my videos. You know what I'm saying? So I actually need to take more time and put more time and more effort into my videos. That's something I know I need to work on.
It's some dope videographers in the city, I say, for sure. And if they smart, then they should be looking for artists like yourself who you willing to admit, like, hey, I need that. Come find me. We'll make it happen. Are there any goals, like, past the music? Because a lot of times artists will become, you know, CEOs. A lot of times artists want to own their own label, and that's the next goal. What do you see Kane at? Do you just want to make music and be an artist? Do you want to maybe start a label? Or are there other aspirations that could come out of this music thing for you?
I mean, I definitely, you know what I'm saying, I definitely kind of enjoy being an artist. Even at the level I'm at, I enjoy being an artist for right now. But if I can pull some more, you know what I'm saying, if I can pull something else out of it, then I definitely will try to, you know what I'm saying. I like clothes and You know what I'm saying? I can put something together real good. So
we got any merch yet?
Nah, we ain't got no merch yet, man. We ain't got no merch yet.
We gonna work on that.
Yeah, we gonna work on that. Yeah.
I could definitely see. I mean, even with the name, with the songs that you got, the tape, it's a lot that can come out of that.
Yeah, I always said that.
It's definitely a lot that could come from that. On that side of it, do you think that Charlotte right now is, because we've seen artists like the Baby who's got the city, the eyes on the city, but do you think that Charlotte is going to be able to take advantage of this moment right now? Do you look forward to having the opportunities that may arise now that we didn't have before?
Definitely look forward to opportunities, and I definitely hope Charlotte can live up to the hype. You know what I'm saying? I hope Charlotte can pull it together a little better. And, you know what I'm saying?
I want to ask you, have you, because I know like with the information that we get from like our music, you know, when you upload something, you can kind of tell who's exactly listening. Have you ever heard your music in a place or played around certain people that you wouldn't expect, and it kind of surprised you or threw you off, like, damn, they listening to my music out here, or have you not ran into that per se?
Nah, I done heard my, you know what I'm saying? I done heard my shit in the streets a few times, but it would probably be kids, you know what I'm saying? It would surprise me, you know what I'm saying? Kids and shit like that.
The kids take it there, man.
Yeah, they take it there.
With the dance, like they'll put a dance with your song, and you wouldn't even know that was supposed to go with it, and you viral. Like it can happen that fast for you. Do you have a single that you want to push right now? Is it one of the songs from the tape that's more buzzing, or that you feeling more, or that the people are feeling more? You could tell. It's
a lot of different songs on the tape. A lot of people choosing different songs. Me personally, I like Prosper. You know, that's one of my favorite songs. That's definitely one of my favorite songs. And, you know, all of them my favorite songs. You know what I'm saying? I picked them, so.
I'll say this. The first song I got to hear from you, or it was a cover you did for, is it Free Spirit? What's
Calling My Spirit.
Calling My Spirit.
Yeah, a lot of people like this song.
So I was told, when I was told to listen to it, I was saying, look, it's better than Kodak. So I listened, I like that song. That's my joint. I love it. I'm looking at you like,
that's my joint
you better come with it, bro. Like, so I listened to it one time, and I was digging it. So I go back. I pull up. I find myself in the car. I done ran it back 3 different times, and I ain't even playing the Kodak one.
You gotta play that one again, bro.
You went deep in it, bro. I ain't gonna
lie.
Again, bro. How do you like? How long does it? You know, you don't have to give away your sauce per se, but does it take longer to make songs like that where you going so deep and you giving them introspective, or?
I do this shit, bro. I do this shit.
Okay.
I
Kane1K,
just
man.
do this shit, bro. I do a song like that, like. Give me 25 minutes, bro. Like,
and you
give
there.
Me 25, 30 minutes. I got a song for you.
I want to ask, 2200. We're gonna of course push the tape right now, but do you see like a album coming, or is it more that was, because there was a lot of covers on there too? But is it an original project coming up soon, or how you working right now? We just gonna push this?
I'm probably gonna. I'm gonna push this for a little bit, give it a little run. I'm probably gonna be back with another one. You know what I'm saying? Back with another one.
Okay.
Gotta get my business together a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Clean up around the edges.
Yeah, but I mean, things like this, man. The fact that you coming up here, giving the people the music, and then giving them the backstory to some of it, letting them get to know you a little better. It's all gonna help. Because essentially in this world, man, people wanna feel like they can touch you. The people wanna feel like they in your head half the time. That's what a lot of the posting is. But I say if you keep giving them the music like you are, bro, you're gonna get that organic fan base that rock with you, that really sticks with you, and that's looking for the next project over and over again. You just keep giving them that real music. Because I heard Offset say in an interview, people are looking for content music again. I hear the content when I hear you speak, when I hear you rap. So keep that up, bro, and ain't no telling, man. Ain't no telling. I want you to, before we get out of here, let the people know where they can find you. Let the people know where they can get the tape.
You can find me on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram, Kane1K, Kane, number 1, letter K. You know, follow me on Instagram. Facebook, same thing, Kane1K. ONEKAY. You got to spell it out on Facebook. You know how that be. Shit, I'm on all platforms, man. I'm on all platforms. You got Apple Music, you got Spinrilla, me and B Easy on there, man. We on all platforms with it.
Shout outs to Kane. Shout outs to Mace. 2200 block,
Shout out
man.
2200 block.
For sure, for sure. Well, this, that, and the third interview series. Before we get out here, Kane, is there anything else you want to leave the people with? Just so I give you the last word on it. You know?
Man, just know I'm on the way, man. Just get used to seeing me, bro.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be back with some more, man. That's all it is to it.
When Pulp Fiction 2 drop, y'all. Dope Fiction 2 drop. Y'all definitely got to come back through here. I want to see y'all both up here. But I'm glad we had you on here, Kane. I know the people gonna be looking forward to seeing this. But it's this, that, and the third interview series, CIAA edition.
Yes,
it's your boy
sir.
Steven the Dream, Kane1K. See y'all next
sir.
time.